Greetings, gang. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourself. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, Tanaya. Hey, Chino. Hey, Empress Gigi. Okay, sis. Thanks for tapping in. Charge up now. Okay, gang. So, thanks for being here. Glad to be here. We're gonna do a quick energy check in, see what's going on with you guys, and then we are out of here. My son already acting up. It's glitching, guys. Hey, Taj Williams. Thanks for being a member. Can you guys hear me? And can you see the cards? Or can you see anything? It's already glitching and we just started. Hey, Dad. Tell your dad I say hey tonight. Okay, but can you see? Because it just glitched out. I'm sorry, gang. YouTube is just being trifling lately. What do we have for the collective, please? Okay, we got the Page of Swords. Overall energy here. Okay, you can see. Okay, good. Because the camera was acting weird on my side. Okay. Page of Swords. He better text me. He ain't text me in ages. Tell him he ain't text me in lifetimes. What is this Page of Swords, please? Dilly dallying. Show me. That crazy game. Four of Wands in reverse. Somebody is watching their stability fall apart. Or this is what someone wants to see. Let me get the big girls. Why is this? Is somebody watching their stability fall apart, or is someone's watching to see if someone's foundation has fallen apart? I feel like it's a bit of both, honestly. Tell your dad I said, "Owe me back like you owe your rent." No, I'm just kidding. Don't tell your dad I said that. Hey, HG3, tonight you're gonna block me. HP3 probably like, what the fuck? I just walk in on. Oh my god! Right when I said that, you typed crazy. No, ain't no way we could have planned. Mm-mm. Ain't no way we could have planned that. That's crazy. That always happens. Okay, let's see here. Show me this. Queen. Okay, and I was asking Spirit in my head, if a court card comes out, then it's somebody else. Now you've got the Queen of Wands in reverse. We got to get right to the meat and potatoes tonight, gang. I don't have time for the pleasantries. You got the court card energy, another person here who has been, hey, medicine, who has really been watching diligently to see if your foundation is crumbling, okay? Yeah, confirmation. I clarify the Queen of Wands in reverse. I get the Four of Wands in reverse again. In the midst of them watching to see if your foundation is crumbling, theirs is crumbling, okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, show me. Four of Cups in reverse. They don't like this. They don't like this. And Hierophant in reverse, they feel like their prayers ain't came to fruition. Yeah. They feel like they manifestations, they feel like not they manifestation well could be because the Queen of Wands in reverse does practice. Um, but this is like their prayers is not coming true. It's something happening in their foundation. They don't like it. Four of Cups in reverse, they're real unhappy. Hierophant in reverse, they blame God, or they maybe cussing out their spirits. Like, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you why is my shit happening and theirs isn't? Yeah, show me this. Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Wands in reverse again. Two doubles. I can't hold you. This Queen of Wands is really going at it with their spirit. It's like, I asked for a collective to fall apart, for everything to crumble. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, but now mine is. So they're having like a, and I don't even want to say ego death. They having like a they having a moment of like realizing they're not bigger than God, or that spirit is not going to keep honoring some type of foolery. Yeah, they don't want this message to get out. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they getting it all back. Everything they put out, they getting it back. Yeah, Judgment in reverse. Yeah, spirit ain't fooling with them no more. Spirit tired of them. Spirit tired of them. And with the Six of Pentacles, and you see he got the scale in his hand. I like that. I like his garb because it's representing like a spiritual essence, a spirit that's here to create balance. And this spirit is telling this Queen of Wands in reverse twice, like, no, you only getting what you gave. You see how he tossing this person a little coin and he got the scale over the other person, but the scales are balanced. Yeah, so somebody's only getting what they gave. Confirmation, my daughter. What you do, mommy? Yeah, but the scale is balanced over this person in the blue. hmm So the person in the blue here with the three of swords in reverse isn't going to take any more losses at the hand of this queen of wands in reverse. Yeah. Show me this balance of the scales, please. The balance of the scales is the devil in reverse. So whatever heavy, obsessive, restrictive, because this card is ruled by Saturn, whatever restrictive energy or binds somebody had been placed on you, things are being balanced out. And now they're giving exactly what they gave. If somebody only wanted you to have crumbs or be a beggared in a certain situation, they about to become the beggared. Yeah. Talk to me, spirit. They about to become the beggared. Show me. Yeah, they don't want this message to get out. I'm telling you what I feel. I can hear the energy. I can feel the energy. Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so spirit is like, you don't need to worry about this anymore. It's being taken care of on your behalf. This queen, this Queen of Wands is in a lot of chaos or confusion right now. If they were trying to compete where they don't compare with the Five of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, now they're in a space where everybody they feel like everybody competing with them. They was jealous of you, collective. Now they're in a space where they feel like everybody jealous of them. They getting exactly what they gave out. If it's somebody that's jealous and competitive for no fucking reason, that's the environment they're gonna keep showing up in. Because they're giving it to people who don't deserve it. They're competing with people who ain't even competing with them. Now you're not even really out here yet because we ain't got no major arcanas yet. So this is somebody else shit. The court cards here. Show me. King of Wands. Yeah, you step with integrity every time. Every time this little petty Six of Pentacles. Come on now. What's the Six of Pentacles to a king? You know, that's chump change to a king. So somebody was fighting over the proverbial piece of pie, and they incited you, and they incited competition with you. So somebody wanted what you had, and you probably didn't even have much with the Six of Pentacles. You probably didn't have shit really. You probably was just barely making it. They prayed, they fought, they shot work at you. Now they got it, and guess what they got? Now they barely making it because that's what they was trying to do to you. They wanted what you had. You didn't have much. If the Empress come out or the High Priestess, we know something. But you probably didn't even have much. You like I told you on Friday or whatever day we was talking. What's today? Friday. Well, like I told you on Wednesday, you just make shit look good. So say you were struggling, you know, robbing Peter to pay Paul because you had to, you know, penny pinching because you had to, but it just looked like you wasn't. On the outside looking in, Page of Swords here. You know, Page of Swords is uninformed. Page of Swords is nosy but don't know shit. So they're looking and thinking to themselves like, "Oh, I want what collective have, and I want collective to be unstable with the Four of Wands in reverse twice." So you could have went through a bout of hardship. We're like, damn, I'm already not where I really want to be. Now I got to deal with this. This due to this Queen of Wands in reverse twice. So it could have been two people. Five of Wands, two or more people. But nonetheless, they wanted what you had. They wanted what you had. You had problems. You had debt. You probably had a gang of bills piled up. You probably had no real true love life with the Four of Wands in reverse. Man, they don't want this message out, but they wanted it so bad, and that's what they got. So now, guess what they dealing with? They dealing with not having enough. They love they love life is suffering. They home probably suffering. The environment is not prosperous. That's why you need to. That's why you don't need to be sitting up pocket watching and trying to compete and compare with motherfuckers because you don't know. You only seeing a projection, or you only seeing as broad as your mind can see. The Page of Swords can't see too far. They're assuming. They're very assuming. So now they get exactly what they wanted, what you had, which is all your problems, all your worries, all your debt, all your heartache. They get it because that's what they prayed for. That's why motherfuckers be like, oh, I want to swap destinies. I want to be like so and so. You don't want to be like nobody. Be like your motherfucking self. Because you don't know what people going through behind closed doors. You just see that they show up well. King of Wands. But you don't know how much they have to go through to get to there. So it's stupid to sit up wishing to be like somebody or have somebody's life. All right, show me this. Ace of Cups, they in the reverse. Yeah, they get your heartache too. Now they heart broke. Now they sitting up looking stupid. Now they sad. Now they miserable. Because they got what they wanted. They wanted what you had. They wanted what you had. Now they have it. Mm-hmm. Seven of Wands and the Six of Cups in reverse. And you protect it from them ever being able to come and backtrack with that shit. They can't bring that shit to you no more. Nah, keep it. You wanted it, right? You wanted all my past worries and shit. Keep it. Seven of Wands. Now they can't bring it back to you. And the past can't get back in because they probably part of the fucking problem anyway. I know we ain't in Mercury retrograde, but it's like people from your past who was wanting your life or wishing against you, they got it. Now they want to come back to you to figure out how the fuck you was even managing in that type of shit. Man, spirit said fuck them. You already know my spirits do not mince words. Okay, my spirits are not nice. Sometimes they ain't even kind. I'll be like, damn, show me this. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they got your heartache. They got your lack too. They thought they was gonna get your blessings, but they didn't get that because it hadn't come to you yet. So they couldn't get it yet. It hadn't even come to you. Seven of Cups. Now they sitting around looking silly and confused, trapped in some delusion. Like, well, I thought I did everything. Seven of Cups. I thought I covered everything. No, you didn't. Ain't covered shit. Hey, Lindy. And now look at you. Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Wands in reverse. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for taking these burdens. Thank you. They just freed up your hands for you to get to work, for you to build something better. So whatever somebody thought they was taking from you, they didn't take shit but your problems. And now you're able to build something better. Ten of Wands in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in the upright, with less worries, less burdens. Like, thank you. Okay. You have uh Eight of Pentacles in the upright, Ten of Wands in reverse, clarified by the Tower in reverse. Yeah. this shit can't backtrack anymore. Everything has fallen. It's gone. It's destroyed. Whatever tower they were, Spirit said watchtower. Then I heard this song by Jimi Hendrix. I can't remember. I can't formulate the words, but I'm hearing it in my ear. If I get it, I'll say it. But I'm just hearing it. Damn, I'm hearing it. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, I clarified the tower in reverse and get the 10 of wands in reverse again. So yeah, this tower has fallen, and when this tower fell, so did a lot of your burdens. 10 of wands in reverse goes back to the 9. So this tower made you more resilient. You are wounded from it. We can't take away from that. You might even be a little bit skittish about who comes close to you with the 9 lives, and the cats having 9 lives. You might be a bit skittish here. Especially with the Queen of Wands in reverse twice and the black cat at their feet. You might be a bit skittish, you know, about who comes in, because bottom of the deck here is the world and the upright. So now that you're on this new cycle and this new beginning is happening, you could be a bit skittish about like who tries to come along. Yeah. I feel like you're done harvesting sadness. 5 of cups in reverse, 7 of pentacles in reverse. You're done harvesting sadness. You're done using your sadness as seeds. That's not something you want to plant anymore. It's not something that you want to grow on. You know, like on your solar return when you was a kid, they would give you your birthday licks. Like if you was turning 9, they give you 9 licks, and then they'd be like one to grow on. And then, so basically they hit you 10 times. I feel like you don't want sadness to grow on. You just kind of like, nah, I'm not harvesting from that. So if someone comes in, hey Gio, if someone comes in with some sob story and you've already built yourself back up, you're not going to allow that to be the building blocks in which you create relationships with people in either. It's not going to be like, oh, we both broke it down, we both been through this, that's what we're going to build on. Don't build on that. Especially to my women, because women like to relate a lot. And that's how you guys get caught up in these drama bonds with people where y'all relate on y'all pain and the shit y'all went through, and then one of you grows and the other one doesn't, and now you got an enemy for life. Simple as that. Fellas, that can happen to you too, but I'm not a man, so I can't say what happens in y'all circles, but I'm pretty sure you can relate to that as well. With the world here in the upright, Spirit is giving you a new beginning, a new successful beginning, one with joy and happiness. You know, you're going to be making new memories. You're going to be doing shit you never did before, experiencing things you never experienced before. Show me. Yeah, 4 of swords. And you're going to have more peace of mind now. There's definitely, with the world card, the Saturn energy, and the tower being in reverse, there's definitely a process of elimination going on in your life here. And you are no longer going to be harvesting from pain and sorrow. hmm And now that you're not going to no longer be harvesting from that, you're going to have to bear new fruit. Because the people that you only had that type of connection with, y'all not gonna be able to relate to each other anymore with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Show me. Yeah, King of Swords, because your truth is different. And you living in your truth. You're not living in a victim mindset. Once you start living in your truth, and this is not to say that like, oh, you a fake person and blah blah blah. No, I'm talking about with the Ten of Wands, we see you've been through burdens, hardships. When you start living in the truth of that and how that has transformed you and changed you, that's when your energy signature upgrades, and then the people who only resonated with that pain, even if you never told them what pain you were going through, they just naturally start to separate from you. It's just natural. You know what I'm saying? Because you're living in your truth. And with the King of Swords energy up here, you're not wearing your heart on your sleeve. You're saying shit like it is. And it's going to be very cutting for some. But you didn't go through what you went through to tiptoe around the same bullshit. Like, you're not going to be able to be in environments where it's dumb shit happening that you've already experienced, where it's dysfunction and drama and gossip and mess and just stupid stuff. You're not going to be able to be in that as the King of Swords energy. You're like, no, Four of Swords, I have peace of mind. Eight of Pentacles, I have shit to do. Ten of Wands in reverse, and I'm not going to sit around here in this mess. People are going to be repelled by this energy, but it's the world in the upright. It's the new cycle that you have to be in. You're not going to be able to resist it either. Show me. Two of Swords. So everybody's wondering here. They can't really see why you changed. Possibly, like I said, because you probably haven't said anything. But with the Eight of Wands coming out here in the upright, it's very action. Like, you're not. Maybe that's why. Maybe you're not proclaiming a change. You know how some people be like, well, I'm changing this and I'm changing that. And then somehow the energy shifts and they don't get to change that. With the Two of Swords and the King of Swords here, you may just be living in your truth, and it's just showing with the Eight of Wands. It's showing because of the current communication. So maybe you could be articulating yourself differently. Maybe you could be like speaking up in a way that showcases your change. And with the Two of Swords, it's confusing to others because you never told them that this is how you were going to change, that this is who you were becoming. You didn't say it. So now you have people puzzled with the Two of Swords because with the Eight of Wands, they feel like this change happened overnight. But actually, it was a buildup with the Eight of Wands to the Eight of Wands, from the Eight of Pentacles to the Eight of Wands. It was a buildup. He's building in the Eight of Pentacles, an apprentice energy, learning yourself. And then with the Eight of Wands, it just starts to show. The energy just starts to show. And it's got people puzzled with the Two of Swords here. Show me. Thank you for liking the video. I appreciate you. Show me. Okay, baby. I just want to be in here in my bed. Ten of Swords. Yeah. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, it's even a feeling of betrayal by others. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Swords is like, oh, well, you didn't give me a heads up that this is what you were changing. So I feel betrayed. And you don't care. Ten of Cups in the upright at the bottom, you feel happy. You're glad that you didn't tell them. You could be glad that you didn't tell them. I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, court card energy, but I'm seeing that in my mind's eye. But you could be glad that you didn't tell them because they were only going to try to slow you down by acting concerned or acting like they had a better plan. So you've got the Ten of Wands in reverse twice, the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So 10, 10, 10, 10. Yeah. Five of Swords. They would have tried to cause some type of conflict in this change. And with the Six of Pentacles in reverse there, they feel betrayed because you didn't give them a chance to do that. Like, you didn't give them a chance to be like, oh no, don't do that, collective, because like you didn't give someone a chance to do that. Yeah. Confirmation, Nine of Pentacles in the upright. You just pop out and show. Yeah, you just pop out as the Nine of Pentacles. And everybody's like, whoa, I wasn't ready for that. Why you didn't? It's almost people feel entitled to your authenticity or entitled to your autonomy. Like, they feel like you owe them an explanation. Five of Swords, Six of Pentacles in reverse. And you didn't give them an explanation as to why you were changing. But see, with the Page of Swords, they didn't know you well enough at all to even be assuming or questioning or feeling entitled to any type of explanation. They didn't know you well enough with the Page of Swords here. Because I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, if they would have really knew you, they would have known that that was who you were anyway. And maybe some of them did know that, but they were in denial and they were hoping you would be in denial too with the Seven of Cups. Yeah, so it's a lot of people who are in conflict with this new you. Show me this Five of Swords, Six of Pentacles in reverse. So we got the title card coming out. Okay, so this means somebody may be feeling like they got to go like back to the drawing board or something on you. They gotta relearn you. With the title card, that's like, oh, let me read the title card so I can understand this deck that I'm using. So now motherfuckers gotta go back to the drawing board to figure out how to use you again. You could have been like a battery to people. Um, I'm seeing like somebody standing like at a state park, and there's like these wooden logs on each side, and in the middle of these wooden logs, there's like a map or something. But Spirit is not calling it a map. Spirit is calling it something else. But you know, like when you go, like there's like a, yes, it's a map, and it shows you the outline and the destinations within the park or whatever. I'm seeing that, but Spirit is calling it something else. I can't word it. And it's like, you are here is what it's showing me. It's showing me the words, you are here. And then it's showing me like a projection of different um spots within the park. It is a map. Okay, well, whatever. You're not there anymore. So you're not going to be able to be a guide for people anymore. Because it's like you're on a different path, a different trajectory here with the Wheel of Fortune representing a compass, Nine of Pentacles. People aren't going to be able to use you anymore to figure themselves out. And the reason is because the way they were using you was emotionally and spiritually abusive. Yeah, bottom of the deck here is the Eight of Cups in the upper. Yeah, like I said, it said you are here, but then Spirit says you're not there anymore. Eight of Cups represents walking away. And look at him. He looks like he's on a trail. He's got the little backpack on, the little shoes, the two little things that he uses to hike with. Yeah, people aren't going to be able to use you as their guide because um, the way they were using you was to try to like walk your path with the Eight of Cups. They're not going to be able to do that anymore. People are going to have to figure it out on their own without using you as a spirit says cursor. Thank you, spirit, as a cursor. Not like a cursor, but you know, like that little thing that be on games and that be on shit. Like, you know, when they on video games, they like move the cursor to pinpoint a destination. You're not gonna be able to be used as a cursor anymore. With the Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Pentacles, and this Wheel of Fortune looking like this compass, you're being pointed in the direction that's going to be sufficient for you with the Nine of Pentacles. It's like it's all about you, your independence, your path, your journey. It's being highlighted here. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles, and I told you I felt the Knight of Pentacles in reverse earlier. This is why, because certain people want to be on your journey with you just to slow you down. Spirit is not allowing that anymore. So you're gonna have to release any ties you have to anyone. You're gonna have to have like a mental separation, divorce, whatever you need to have it, because these people are not gonna be on your path anymore. And with the Ten of Cups, you're gonna be happier for it. Nine of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune in the upright, Ten of Wands in reverse. You're not gonna be carrying the baggage of them. These people were dead weight, holding you down, only wanting you to have limited growth, enough growth till it doesn't make them uncomfortable. And the moment your growth made them uncomfortable, they became a dark cloud over you because they were hovering. I'm seeing like a dark cloud just hovering over someone. Like they try to go, it's sunlight all around them. It's blue skies all around them. There's opportunity all around them. They had some people that represented a dark cloud that just kept looming and following them. Everywhere they went, they followed them. Their intentions were to be the dark cloud over someone. Spirit is not allowing that to happen anymore with the Ten of Cups in the upright. Now it's about to be beautiful new skies here. You found some way with the Eight of Cups to walk away. Like you found some way to get free. And Spirit just told me your happiness is what's going to set you free from these energies. So you're going to have to really find some. If you want to alchemize this energy of these dark clouds following you everywhere, you're going to have to alchemize the energy by becoming happy about something, grateful about something, excited about something. And you're going to have to like showcase that. And I told you earlier, there's a process of elimination happening. And this is what's going to usher in this process of elimination. Is going to get it moving faster. At some point, these toxic people can't stand your joy. So they're gonna disappear into the shadows. A lot of them, I'm seeing 12th house. So a lot of them are gonna still loom. They're gonna still monitor. They're gonna still be there with their heavy energy. Because the 12th house can be very heavy. Okay, but you still have to forage and push through into this Ten of Cups here. The more you step into this beautiful ray of sun and joy, the further away this dark cloud wants to follow you because it doesn't like it. It doesn't like happiness. It doesn't like cohesiveness. It especially doesn't like it if it's not the centerpiece of it. It wants to benefit from it, but it also wants to snuff it out. Show me. Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it wants to snuff it out. It wants to like put an end to this victory, to this clarity, but it can't. You have the Three of Cups in the upright. Didn't I tell you to get happy about something? Three of Cups in the upright talks about celebration, joy, having a good time. The more you have a good time, the happier you are, the more this energy is gonna fade away. These are people. I don't want to keep saying energy. These are fucking people. Okay, with the Three of Cups, these are people in your life who like it when you're not independent. They like it when you're sad. They like it when you have some disparaging story. They like that. That's when they're going to be their most supportive of you. But if you're in the Three of Cups, Ten of Cups, and you're happy, Nine of Pentacles, due to your own being, your own autonomy, that's when they're going to disappear from you. That's when their support is going to leave. That's when they're going to be like, oh, I don't resonate with collective anymore. They acting funny. Three of Cups, Ten of Cups, they acting uppity, Nine of Pentacles. Whole time is just spirit ushering you into this new path where you deserve to be happy. That's what's going on here. Thank you, Relaxing Nostalgia, who sent the 100 gift thingy. Yeah, show me. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse here with the Ace of Wands in the upright. See, now you powered up. Now that you are away from these energies, you're powered up. Pay attention to who you feel drained by when you're in their presence, as opposed to who you feel when you leave them. Does your power return to you? That's a telltale sign. If you around people and you feel powerless and drained, and then you leave them, Five of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Ace of Wands in the upright, your power, your energy just restores automatically, then you know you was around the wrong people. You know you were around energy vampires who was just actually existing on whatever frequency you put out, and that's exhausting. To be the only frequency in the room that's like keeping everybody upbeat and joyous and making everyone feel seen. Temperance in reverse, it can spiritually drain you. So be mindful of the energies of the people you around who make you feel spiritually drained. Like you got to be the fucking battery. Because if you always the fucking battery, everywhere you go, then who recharges you? Yeah, bottom of the deck is the strength in reverse with the temperance in reverse, major arcana representing your energy. They're draining you, spiritually draining you. Stay away from people who feel like you always got to be the fucking battery, and all they got to do is plug in. Because when it's time for you to recharge, they're gonna villainize you or demonize you, knowing good and goddamn well they all they did was charge up on your battery. You were the generator. Show me. Queen of Swords. Yeah, they don't like your newfound boundaries. They don't like your testimony. Some people don't like your testimony. They smack their teeth, roll their eyes, kiss their teeth when you talk about your testimony. Queen of Swords in the upright. When you say what you've been through and how you pulled through it and became who you are, Nine of Pentacles. They don't like that shit. A lot of people don't care. They don't want to hear how you made it. They don't want to hear your testimony. They don't want to hear what the fuck you've been through to be where you are. It's none of their business. But I feel with the Queen of Swords, you want to be able to express that in some kind of way. The swords represent communication. You want to be able to express in some way with the Queen of Swords, like what you've been through and why you have the boundaries that you have, the things that you've lost to make you who you are. Three of Cups here, and why you are celebrating this part of your life. But people don't want to hear that, okay? So that's why Spirit is telling you, you need to get around motherfuckers who do want to know what you've been through, not to hold it against you, but so they know how to treat you. You need to be around people who want to understand you, not people who just want to charge up off of you. Mm-hmm. Okay, show me. You got the Two of Wands in reverse with the Moon in reverse. So the Spirit is about to reveal to you, possibly in a dream or by the next full moon or by the next new moon, who is not in alignment with you with the Two of Wands in reverse. You're going to realize, and it's going to be made clear, because these are energies that have been hidden for a while. It's going to be made clear, like, who is not evenly yoked with you, who's not on the same frequency with you, where there's been more take than there has been give in your life. Because the Two of Wands can represent, in its upright position, yeah, it can represent equal give and take. But in the reverse position, it's going to show you with the moon in reverse, it's going to be illuminated to where you've been giving more than you've been receiving. So with the Nine of Pentacles, that's going to even help you further to decide to just pour into yourself more. Because with friends and lovers and people in your life like this, who needs enemies? And that's probably why the elders always say that betrayal never comes from a stranger. It comes from the people closest to you. So you may find that people are cool at a distance, but the moment you allow them to get too close, they show their true hand. Show me. High Priestess in reverse. Yeah. See, you were too focused on being loyal. And you have to understand that if you're the type of person who's loyal by default, that means you was raised right. Like people who was raised right don't act the way people who wasn't. Like when you raised with self-respect and manners and morals and shit, you treat people different. People who don't have self-respect, who wasn't raised with self-respect, or they was and they just gave up on it, I don't give a fuck. What I'm saying is, you gotta understand that when you got self-respect, you treat people different, because it matters how you are seen. It matters how you leave people. It matters to you how you treat people, how you make people feel. Not on the people pleaser level, but like how I treat people speaks volumes of me. And you could have been around people who didn't operate like that. They don't give a fuck how they treat you, long as they feel or get whatever they want out the interaction. But some people was raised different. One way you can tell how the motherfucker was raised is how they talk to you. People who talk to you crazy, people who don't even say, "Hey, how you doing?" before they dump all over you. They bullshit. They accusations, all the weird shit. They wasn't raised right. I know whoopings ain't the thing, but I grew up in a time when we did get our ass whooped. We had to learn how to talk to people. You walk into somebody's house, you supposed to speak to them. You walking into their home. We had we had to know how to speak to people, how to carry ourselves in public. Don't be at somebody's house begging for all their food and acting stupid and being rude. Like we grew up in, well, I can't say we, I'm speaking for myself. I grew up in different ways. So if you see me speaking to someone with kindness and respect, because I was raised that way, it's not because of some type of insecurity or fear. I was conditioned that way to speak to people with respect until they don't deserve it anymore. That's just how some people was raised. Some people was raised like you just say whatever you want to people and they have to deal with it. So it is what it is. Now you got this two of wands in reverse, moon in reverse, high priestess in reverse. Your intuition could have shown you why you shouldn't get too involved with certain people and you went against it because you're loyal to a fault. And the crazy thing that you see, loyalty is a beautiful thing. It's a very honorable thing. But you have to even have conditions with your loyalty. And sometimes people who are just a loyal person, they just be loyal to you because you in their vicinity. Because they fucking with you. They just be like, like, I can't explain it. It's not gullible. It's not being gullible at all. It's just like, yo, if I'm around you, like, I'm gonna be solid, you know? And some people take loyalty and being solid as like, oh, naivete or you weak or something. Because you just solid. So they think that like you being solid has something to do with their inflated ego. No, I'm just solid because I'm fucking solid. Like that's just how I want to be. Because that's what I want to attract. But see, your loyalty has to have boundaries. And now it has standards. With the Queen of Swords in the upright and the Nine of Pentacles in the upright, now your loyalty has standards. You're loyal to yourself first and everybody's third. You know what I'm saying? With the Three of Cups. And people who was raised a different way or just ran in different circles, they think like, oh, collective is loyal. That means I could just treat them any kind of way. They're just gonna keep showing up for me. Absolutely not. Because with the Queen of Swords, now everybody cut off. That's why they say one bad apple spoils the bunch. Now everybody cut off. And boundaries are now reset. Nine of Pentacles, you're realizing that it's self-full to put yourself first. And you got boundaries now around your personal space, your independence, and with the Three of Cups, who you allow in. There's so many boundaries around you now with the Queen of Swords because you got to know the Queen of Swords story. That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers don't know your story or the truth. The Queen of Swords story is the widower, the one who's taken a lot of loss, been through a lot of abuse, a lot of pain. That's why the boundaries are strong. And so the loyalty now has standards. Because the Queen of Swords experienced disloyalty from people that they only were loyal to. So you ain't gonna be able to talk them out of their boundaries. So you might have people with the Three of Cups here who feel like, oh my God, collecting, we're having a great time, we're laughing, we're kicking. You shouldn't have a boundary with me. I already showed you I'm fun. And the Queen of Swords is like, that doesn't mean anything. The Queen of Swords are more logical than they are emotional. So it's like, yeah, we are having a good time, but still I got this boundary, and still I'm going home alone. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, Ace of Swords in the upright. I'm telling you the truth. Somebody like, yeah, I don't care if we are having a good time and it's fun and I still got a boundary. Because in the past, when I didn't, I took a L. All right. So don't don't get to having a good time and get to oversharing and don't do that. All right. Now you're not gonna spirit just showing me now. You're not gonna have to do that forever, you know. But you're in this you're at a crossroad right now, and so you have to do that until it's time to move forward. Yeah. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups and the upright. You're gonna have to be that way until it's time to move forward. Yeah, confirmation. Eight of Cups in the upright with the Knight of Cups in the upright. Yeah. Until it's time to move forward. Because Spirit about to get you away from all Two of Wands in reverse again. From all these imbalanced energies, imbalanced connections. Yeah. Whew. Yeah. Show me. Yeah, King of Wands in the upright. Yeah, because you about to level up. This is the second time you had the King of Wands in the upright. I clarify the King of Wands in the upright to get the Page of Pentacles in the upright. Yeah, because you about to level up. About to be some really good news that comes in for you. You got the Fool in the upright and the Ten of Cups in the upright. Some really good news. Yes, money. Page of Pentacles does represent good news about money. This is from like something like yes, it could be hard work, but I feel like it's more of a deserving with the Ten of Cups. Whatever this is gonna make your whole immediate family happy. Your immediate family is gonna benefit from this. Yeah. Confirmation. Okay, thank you. Um, it's gonna be a new beginning in abundance. The Ten of Cups talks about a hard time ending and then a beautiful, it's like a beautiful new beginning after a hard time. Remember we talked about that dark cloud following you? I believe you had the Ten of Cups in the other deck earlier in the upright position. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, right here. So this is like a happy new beginning with the Fool. The Fool is number 0 in the tarot. Baby zero, no higher. We used to say that when we play like hide and seek and we wanted to be the shoemaker and shit like that. I don't know. But it's like baby zero, no higher. With the 10 breaking down to the 1, it's like this is your time. You know, this is your new beginning. You have been trapped for a moment. Eight of Swords here. But you've got the King of Swords in the upright again. I feel like you're really calling the shots. Like you really like you could be being kind of harsh on yourself too you because you want this yeah, you can't top baby zero no higher HPT. You can't top that. Or it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight. Can't top baby zero no higher. Oh, we about to brawl. Okay. That was law. That was law. Yeah, Eight of Swords here in the upright with the King of Swords. Now, I gotta talk to you guys because there's something new on the horizon here. And I admire you for really speaking the truth to yourself, not being delusional, but don't talk yourself into a trap, into a closed mind. Like, don't be so hard on yourself, like to where you don't even allow yourself to enjoy this shit when it pop off. Like, don't do that. Like, cause some of you guys, you're like your own worst critic with the Eight of Swords and the King of Swords. You could be your own worst critic. And spirit is like, tone that down a bit. Tone it down. Yeah, you got to tone it down because you got the Four of Swords in the upright, where spirit is like, relax, chill. Stop talking to yourself like that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's what they said. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab something to drink. Okay. All right. So moving right along, I was clarifying here the Fool and the Ten of Cups. You got the Queen of Pentacles in the upright and the Justice in the upright. So, like I said, this is deserving. Okay, this newfound joy, this happy new beginning, it's deserving of you. So that's why Spirit said, like, why are you talking to yourself like that? Because maybe you could sometimes get into this space of doubt with the Eight of Swords and the King of Swords and the King of Swords, where you're like, do I even deserve this? Like, I've been through this, I've been through that. Do I even deserve it? That's like a trick of the enemy to make you carry the guilt of whatever happened to you and make you feel like you don't deserve something. You do with the Eight of Cups and the King of, and excuse me, the Knight of Cups. This is a path that is meant for you. It's gonna make you happy. All right. So yes, you do deserve it. So stop like talking to yourself like that to where you could be blocking your own. Get out your own way with the King of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Because the Eight of Swords can talk about a self-imposed prison, and with the King of Swords, it's like you got to get out your own way. How are you speaking into the things that you want? That's extremely important. Now, for some of you here, you have the Justice in the upright and the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. So, like I said, this and the Queen of Pentacles is about their money. All right. So you could be winning some type of court case, or your finances could be being balanced out in some kind of way here. But whatever justice you're receiving is to make you whole and stable and grounded again. Show me. This even looks like if you're thinking about investing in something, uh, hey man, you could be like pondering, like, should I invest in this? Will it turn out all right? Will I get a return on my investment? It looked like you will with the Queen of Pentacles, Justice. Hey man, you could be thinking about something like investing in something. Yeah, Page of Pentacles in the up right here. Like don't do too much. You know, if this is something you're beginning in, Spirit is like bet the lowest, invest the lowest amount you can invest. You know, and see how that does. With the Page of Pentacles. So like, if you're thinking about investing your money in something, what's their lowest investment that they allow? And do that. You know what I'm saying? And just see how that goes for you. Because with the Queen of Pentacles, it look like it's gonna go well. You know, I ain't gonna hold you. And you got the Page of Pentacles in the upright here again. It look like it's gonna do well, but just to be on the safe side with the Justice card, just do a little bit here and there. You know what I'm saying? $5, $10, $20 here and there to see how it go for you. It's gonna grow though. It will. But just do that and see what's going on. All right, show me. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Show me this Seven of Pentacles. Oh, you skeptical with the Hangman? Because in the past in the past with the Eight of Wands in reverse, you could have invested in things that went nowhere. Yeah. Seven of Wands in reverse though is because you didn't do your due diligence in something. But I feel like you're more skeptical now with the Queen of Swords. You're more skeptical now. Some of you guys really need to get some insurance, Spirit said. Yeah. Okay. What is that? Yeah. Something gonna be successful now though, gang. Okay, look, you got the Knight of Wands and the Six of Cups. You tried something in the past that wasn't successful. All right. It wasn't the time, but the lesson, the information, the knowledge, or the experience is what you needed. With the with the Knight of Wands and the Six of Cups, you could have tried something in the past. It wasn't successful then with the Eight of Wands in reverse. It didn't go where you wanted to go, or it didn't go as far as you needed it to, but now it will. Because now you know something. The past with the Six of Cups and Knight of Wands, it's a road you've traveled before. So you know better now. Thank you, Spirit. I clarify this energy here. I get the Chariot in the upright and the Six of Wands in the upright. So now, see, you go from the Knight of Wands to the Chariot. That the Chariot is really fast movement, positive movement forward. So what failed in the past is not going to fail now. Six of Wands talks about the success, the victory. So you might have to try your hand at something again now with the knowledge you have of it now, and possibly the enthusiasm you have about it now, the passion you have about it now. You'll be able to do it now. Now. So do it now. All right, let's see. What is this? The Lovers in reverse. You can't take nobody with you on this. You can't. You going with the with the Lovers in reverse here. Maybe the people you have with you now ain't gonna be able to go here with you. But when you get there, Chariot in the Six of Wands, the people you need to be there are gonna be there already. They're gonna show up, or they're gonna be waiting on you. Confirmation, Justice in the upright again. Yeah. Well, so maybe the people you have with you now ain't gonna get you there. Nine of Pentacles, you gotta go it alone. But when you get there, Three of Pentacles and the Justice. The ones that's gonna do right by you, they're gonna be there when you show up to wherever spirit is guiding you to with the Chariot. So you could be having nudges to go in a certain way, to go in a new career way or a new life pathway, whatever. It's different for everybody. But with the Lovers in reverse, this old shit is done. This contract is outdated. It's not for you anymore. Yeah. So when you get here, yeah, Tower in reverse. It's not gonna be any more roadblocks, any more distractions to your money, more heartbreak, loss of self. All of this shit about to be balanced out. You got the two of wands in the upright. The connections you need to expand are gonna be there when you get there. Confirmation. You got the Temperance in the upright and the Judgment in the upright. Spirit about to put you in the space that you need to be. Emperor in the upright, so that you can like really show up, be the boss that you was meant to be. Really take control of shit. You about to be in the driver's seat. Chariot, Emperor, Six of Wands. Where life was happening to you, now you making life happen for you. I'm telling you, with the Judgment, Major Arcana Judgment, Major Arcana Temperance, Major Arcana Chariot, Major Arcana the Emperor. Oh, this is like a level up in your own personal life that you only dreamed about. But you knew you had it in you this whole time. You already knew you had it in you. And then Spirit about to remind you. Spirit is reminding you right now. So whatever it is, get to it. Chariot, Six of Wands. It's gonna be a success. Get to it. Fuck the background noise. Spirit said this about to take you about the matrix. Your own personal reality is gonna be thriving. And with the Lovers in reverse and the Emperor in the upright, you ain't gonna need no co-signer for this shit. You ain't gonna need no co-signer for this shit. Show me. That's right, Chino. That's right. Yeah, Four of Swords in the upright again, and you still gonna have peace of mind. With all this going on, you still gonna have peace of mind. King of Cups in the upright with the Three of Wands. Your love for whatever this is what's gonna bring this shit in. Now, some of you guys are like, I have everything else. I just need love. I just need a companion that's gonna love me genuinely. I need somebody that's gonna show up. Three of Wands in the upright, King of Cups in the upright, court card energy. You just need somebody to show up in genuine love for you. I feel like, thank you, Spirit. I feel like you are charged up. Temperance in the upright, Judgment in the upright, Knight of Wands, the Chariot. Like you charged up. You know how to handle your shit. You know how to get things done. With the Three of Wands and the King of Cups, though, you need somebody that's gonna show up to genuinely feel you. That may, for some of you guys, be the missing piece that you feel is the missing piece. You know what I'm saying? Like you may know how to get shit done, but you need somebody, like you need a soft landing with the Three of Wands and the King of Cups. You need a soft landing, like somebody that you can take your armor off. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at the Chariot, he got on this armor. You need a soft landing space where you can take off your armor and you don't got to be on the road, moving and shaking. Like you can just be soft and safe. That's what you really need. Because you got a lot of major arcana out here that shows you like being the alchemist, physically trying to do shit, spiritually trying to do shit. It's like you're doing a lot. And I feel like you just need that soft landing. And nobody has been able to be that for you. Because On top of you moving and shaking in your own life, you've been being the soft landing space for others. And while that is rewarding, it's actually depleting. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, thank spirit that you got a spirit on you that makes people feel safe. That's cool. But where does your spirit feel safe at? Where's your soft landing at? And a narcissistic, sociopathic, emotionally selfish motherfucker is gonna tell you that your soft landing lies in being a soft landing for them or for others. That's bullshit. That's gaslighting you up out of you having nurturing energy around you, geared towards you, focused on you. That's some fucking bullshit. And don't sit up here and let no love and light bullshit tell you that, oh, you just gonna be rewarded by always showing up for others. That's a fucking lie. Only a selfish lazy motherfucker gonna tell you that. You need a soft landing too. Why don't you? Can you formulate one logical or spiritual reason why you don't need a space to decompress? Why you don't need a soft landing? A space where you're poured back into, where you can recharge calmly and peacefully, where you can flourish. You can't give me no fucking reason why you don't. I don't care about duality, balance, the temperance and the judgment, balance. And I'm not talking about no surface level bullshit, because you can feel when it's authentic and when it's not. With temperance out here, it needs to be ethereal. It needs to be spiritual. You know what I'm saying? All right. But you're going to have the right ones, the justice and the three of pentacles and the upright. You're going to have the right people that show up for you, though. But you got to, it all depends on your boundaries. You got to set the tone. You can't be nice. You can't be nice. Nice gets you fucked up. You can be kind, but even kindness has its limits. Niceness to get you drained, used, abused, laughed at, taken advantage of. Kindness to be like, oh, you know, you extend what the fuck you want. You know, but niceness to get you fucked up out here. Because we in a society of everybody searching for something to pull from. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't got no boundaries around your loyalty and your kindness, it's going to be easier to drain you. So your homework is to let go of survivor's guilt, let go of even some of your empathy, because your empathy can have you out here fucked up too. Like people who are loyal to a fault, they're the main ones that need to have boundaries around their empathy. If you know loyalty is your default, you definitely need to have boundaries around your empathy, because your empathy will have you being loyal to a motherfucker who don't even deserve it. They ain't even loyal to you. They loyal to you as far as they can be, and sometimes that's short, that's shallow. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be taking just how people take kindness for weakness, they take loyalty for weakness too. And they get to acting out their bullshit ass energy in your loyalty because oh, they loyal. Like you got to be unhealthy to want to be on some fuck shit with someone who you know you can trust. People be acting a fool with people they know they can trust. Trust not to bruise their ego. What do we have? Empathy will have you think you gotta be loyal to the motherfucker in line in front of you at the grocery store. And they in there acting a fool with the workers and shit. Now you guilty by association. Fuck that. Seven of Cups. Show me this. Everybody, just because you empathize with people don't mean you gotta be loyal to them. Seven of Cups in the upright with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so you coming out of any confusion. It's like anybody, anything in your life that confuses you on a level to where you feel like it could take you back to being down bad, you're cutting it out. You're no longer letting illusions put you in a bad position. Yeah, star in the upright. You've done a lot of self work, a lot of healing, and that healing has taken you out of a lot of confusion. It's also showing you like where you weren't even supposed to be. Show me this. The High Priestess in the upright. I said it shows you where you need to be. High Priestess. You come out of a lot of illusionary shit and it's got your intuition on 1,000. I'm telling you, people can't play with you anymore. Like, you're gonna be intuitively calling it how you see it. And it's gonna come across Knight of Swords in the upright as very cold hearted. People gonna feel like, but see, Spirit said you have to be. Cause remember you had the High Priestess in reverse earlier right here, and your empathy was clouding your judgment and shit. Not anymore. You're gonna be calling it like you see it. If somebody's trying to paint an illusion in front of you with the Seven of Cups, you gonna call it straight out. Oh, I know you don't like me. Oh, I know you. I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna be letting motherfuckers know that you can see them, that you can see their intentions. You're gonna be letting motherfuckers know. Yeah, confirmation, High Priestess. Excuse me, the Hierophant in the upright. You're gonna be letting people know that you can see them. You can see what they up to. And I feel like with the major arcana, the High Priestess and the Hierophant, it's like it's the time for that. It's the time for it. Because your empathy with the Seven of Cups here has clouded your judgment. Or not so much clouded your judgment, but it put like a cloud of confusion around what you knew to be true and what you were expressing. Seven of Swords here, that allowed a lot of people to feel like they was getting over on you, or they were smarter than you, or more cunning than you. Whole time in the background, your intuition was screaming at you, Five of Cups, and to the point where your intuition, it started to feel sad. Like, damn, why I'm not listening to my intuition? Like, not doing that, it broke your heart. You're gonna have here Seven of Swords with the Five of Cups, people who feel sad now. Like, damn, collective calling me on my shit. It's gonna make people feel sad, but I feel like they don't really feel sad. They're gonna act like they feel sad. Page of Wands in reverse, but they really don't. They're just putting on a little show, try to get you to go against your guides for them. Somebody really wants you to go against your guides. I don't know if you talk to people about who your guides are. I don't know if you tell people whatever, but somebody really wants you to go against your guides for them. You've got the Sun in the upright with the Six of Swords, and somebody's like, no, I'm going to follow my guides. I just heard I'm going to follow my North Star. Yeah, so some of you guys are just moving towards the Sun energy, happiness. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords in reverse. Hey, Stardust Ceiling says you've been a member for 19 months. Gang, gang. Holy 19 months. Thanks for keeping it real, Ori. Love and respect. You on point tonight. Thank you, Stardust Ceiling. I appreciate you being a member for 19 months. That's a long ass time, girl. Thank you. So you got the Ten of Swords here at the bottom of the deck, and yeah, it's like you're gonna be just leaving people in the dust, and the betrayal, and the heartbreak, all the stuff. Like everybody's being left in that. And with the Six of Swords, you're moving on. Sob stories aren't gonna be able to hold you back. Yeah, Three of Wands in the upright. Yeah, you're gonna reach your target. Yeah. Be mindful of selfish lovers here. Nine of Cups in reverse with the lovers in the upright. Be mindful of selfish lovers too. People who just want you to do all the emotional labor here. People who just kind of like make you feel like your role in the relationship is to just please them, and that you have no needs or no desires. That you're just like a robot or something. Yeah, stay away from those people. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, they're gonna slow you down because they're not gonna be recharging you. Stay away from people who want to breadcrumb you and want you to chase them. Thank you for the super chat, Stardust Ceiling. I appreciate you. Stay away from people who want you to chase them and always trying to be like anticipating their needs. With the lovers and the Nine of Cups in reverse, like somebody tends to overindulge in your energy. Like get you to do too much for less, you know? And I know you're gonna think that sounds transactional, but it fucking is, bitch. So you just about to be doing shit. Yeah, love is low key transactional. Shit, it's an exchange of goods in this motherfucker. You best believe. Nine of Cups in reverse, lovers and others. So only one person supposed to get all their needs met. So that's how relationships go now. Fuck around. Goddamn right. It's goddamn transactional. One person can't just be supplying the other person's needs. Ugh. I don't know who y'all dealing with here. But that's not how it go. Clarify this. I don't give a fuck how spiritual you are, bitch. That's not what we doing. Cause the Nine of Cups in reverse is somebody that's greedy and selfish and overindulgent and shit. Now let's get real. Alright. Show me this. Nine of Cups in reverse, the lovers. So you supposed to just sit around. I just heard that song by Janae Aiko, Strength card in the upright. I love you enough for the both of us. Now, Nine of Cups represents Pisces in the major arcana. I believe she is the Pisces. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. No, there's not enough love for the both of us, bitch. If you, not her, but the energy. If you the only one loving, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It ain't no happy wife, happy life. It's happy spouse, happy house type vibe. Fuck around and find out you the only one doing everything, or they the only one doing everything. Fuck that. Something gonna break down with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It ain't gonna be enough to sustain the shit. It ain't gonna be enough to sustain it. If only one person is putting in, it ain't gonna be enough. Show me this. Three of Pentacles in an upright. Yeah. Somebody gonna be working harder than somebody else. Nine of Wands in reverse. And then somebody gonna get tired. They just gonna give up. It's not the kind of relationship or situationship you want to be in. It's like you showing your whole hand. Three of Pentacles. Excuse me, Three of Pentacles and upright. You showing your whole hand. You putting in all the work. You see, he got the hard hat on in the tool. They don't got no tool. These two people over here don't got no tool. Now let me find out you working hard on one person and they working hard on somebody else. This motherfucker taking notes on how you treat them to treat somebody else. Because the Three of Pentacles could be like three energies and three people in the situation here. With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse, Lovers in the upright, bottom of the deck is the Lovers in reverse. You fuck around and be a muse for other motherfuckers' relationship. Hell no. Yeah, you could be a muse. You could be building somebody else up and they going off and building someone else up off of what you building inside of them. You a muse. Lovers in reverse, Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Absolutely not. I don't know who this is for, but absolutely not. And if this ain't romantic, you got motherfuckers trying to steal your ideas and go off and build something some elsewhere. Show me this. Empress, yeah. Empress in the upright with the Ace of Cups. You are the battery. You are the fucking muse. The Empress is the muse. Okay? You the muse for somebody's mess. Pull your energy back, baby. Call your energy back. Uh get out the lower aspect of your ego. Let them have it. Call your energy back. Okay? Mm-mm. Don't be nobody's fucking muse for no shit you ain't benefiting from. You're not no fucking charity case. Your heart, your love, your energy, your gifts ain't no fucking charity case for this. Fuck that. Oh my God, no. No, not with no Lovers in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse. No. Call all your energy back. Call all your power back, your love back. All of it. Call all of it back. Stop letting people exist on that shit and you ain't even, nothing's coming to you from it. You're the Empress. You can attract whatever you want. But this, no. Show me. Damn. Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Mm-mm. The Empress doesn't compete. The Empress is not out here fighting, acting stupid with people. No. No, absolutely not. Yeah, game. Whatever this is, get out of it. Five of Wands in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse. Mm-mm. You don't need to be in no type of drama right now because these people are losing in some area in their life and they just want you to be a part of it. Okay. Yeah. But you're the Empress. You supposed to stand out. like keep with the Empress and the Ace of Cups. Keep your shit, your energy pure. Keep your shit clean, renewed, refreshed, so that you have the ability to attract. Okay. Don't get bogged down by all this external mess. You know. Uh. Anything else? Yeah, death card in the upright position. Yeah, because you changing. Shit's about to change. Death in the upright with the devil here. Yeah. It's an end to like sometime. I'm telling you, it's an end to some strongholds that's been on your life due to the people you had around you. I clarify this energy. I get the nine of pentacles in the upright with the magician in the upright. Yeah. You're eliminating a lot of shit. Okay, you're releasing four of pentacles in reverse. Whatever this stronghold was, you're releasing it. Star here, I can't show you because she nude. But yeah, the star here, Hermit in reverse. hmm Yeah, you coming out of whatever this was. Whatever this was that was heavy on you, you coming out of it. About to manifest some shit. You're gonna be back on your feet with the nine of pentacles in the up right here. Yeah. Huge transformation happening in your life. Because the major arcana, death and the magician, yeah. With the nine of pentacles, you about to transform your whole life. You about to change your whole life. Okay. Talking about working with nature here. That's going to be very important for you. Yeah. All right. Let's see, gang. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So you guys got raindrops. Take a chance on them. Number 39. Breaks down to the 12, breaks down to the 3. So I don't know. I was picking up on that earlier when I was telling you guys that you were kind of skittish because of things that you went through. So it's kind of hard for you to trust others. But this card says, if anyone has a reason to keep their guard up, it's you. People have been known to mistreat you, and like a rational person, you finally got tired of it, went back inside, locked the door. But you weren't supposed to stay out of the rain forever. No matter how terrifying the prospect may seem, you need to put yourself out there again. Whoever it is you're thinking of, they can be trusted to walk with you through the storm. And remember, I kept telling you, I felt like I saw like someone walking with like a gray cloud, like hovering over them. So that could definitely be speaking to like that storm energy. You kind of feel like that's looming over you. So it's kind of hard for you to trust. Okay. So you could have a lot of regrets for like being too vulnerable too soon, or letting people in too soon, or you could even be like a stickler now. Like it just take, not saying this is wrong or right, but it could just take like one time for someone to like shift wrong or move wrong, or you feel their energy wrong and you just ready to cut them off and distrust them too. So maybe that's something you got to learn how to transmute here with the number 39. You might always be thinking the storm about to come. So you might be carrying your umbrella everywhere, even in the summer. What do we have? Okay, you have, oh, princess, you can be your own knight. So for a lot of you guys, you've had this attitude for so long, like, I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody to save me. I can save myself, which is great, you know. Um, but I feel like you need some type of companionship, even on this kind of like valiant mission or some shit. I don't know. This card is number one. So let's read it. You out here acting like Xena warrior princess or some shit. This card says you may be in a dire situation you need escaping from. Rest assured you have the power within to persevere. You already know you don't need to be rescued by a charming prince or a chivalrous knight in shining armor. You've got your own shield and sword, and God's help anyone who thinks they can do a better job than you. Okay, so like, yeah, like I told you earlier, you are equipped at taking care of yourself, doing the things you need to do. But you see, she's got this sword and she's sitting on the bed, and her shield is, and everything is right next to her. Armor is behind her. Sword is in hand. She's cleaning it with a rag, and then her shield is here. So it's like you're able to take care of yourself, but you still need like a soft landing. Cause the soft landing is represented by her sitting on the bed. You know what I'm saying? When you go to bed at night, yeah, you got your spiritual armor on, but you're not dressed in cleats and knee pads and shit in the bed. I hope not. You still need a soft landing, even though you're powerful, you can take care of yourself, and you don't need nobody to save you. You still need a soft landing. You still need time to take all this armor off and rest. So you're gonna have to find space for that in your life, even if it's not another person. You still need to find space for that. You know. All right. Well, that's your business. You grown. All right. What do we have? What is this? Stars, number 5. You can manifest your every wish. Hey, you had the magician at the end of your cards. I'm telling you, it's time for something to change. The fives represent change. And spirit is like egging you on to like manifest the changes that you want in your life. And one thing I like about this card here is, if you notice, they're in the room on a bed, right? Another soft landing. All these books behind them represent knowledge and things they've experienced over time and all the things, right? But if you look at the ceiling is open and all you see is the sky and the stars. So this is like shoot for the stars. And even if you land on the moon, at least you know, did something that you wanted to do. It's like the sky is not even the limit at this point. There's no glass ceiling per se over you and what you can imagine and manifest into your life. So spirit really wants you to like open your mind, think bigger, okay? But they say you got to think bigger, bitch. You know? Yeah. hmm We already know you can save yourself. We already know that. Can you allow yourself to ever trust again, to ever love again, to ever be vulnerable again, to ever appreciate a soft landing when it comes in? Will you ever be able to take off that armor because you are so afraid of being vulnerable and hurt again? Like, will you ever be able to do that? Can you even imagine that with the stars card here? You can manifest your every wish. Do you even give yourself the room to even think of that? hmm But you can. You should. Okay, this deck is called Believe in Your Own Magic. And you know, shit. Use your magic then. So you have something to believe in. Shit, that's why magic is here. You know? Yes, magic is not always the first resort to things. I mean, you can do whatever the fuck you want. If that's the first resort, then that's the first resort. But if all else fails, shit, use your magic. Work your magic. Of course, with harm to none. You know what I'm saying? But get your shit going so you can manifest your every wish. Bottom of the deck is confidence. It comes with time and practice. Yeah. So I feel like the more you do something, the more you get back into things, the more confident you're going to feel. I feel like some of you guys want to take a trip. Okay, you want to take a trip just to clear your mind so you can have space to think. Um, with the tower in reverse here, I feel like you don't want to be on guard. You don't want to be on call. You don't want to always have something to rush to do. If you notice here on the confidence card, she's on a train or a plane, right? I feel like some of you guys need like a vacation or something with the tower in reverse to escape, to get away. As soon as I said escape, look what card came out. Escapist. Come home to yourself. But this is in reverse. It came out in reverse. So it's like you haven't had time to escape into yourself. And that's what's making you feel like you're in a constant tower. But with the tower being in reverse, I feel like you need some time to like decompress, to get away from like everything else, to like with the confidence card, to really like remember who you are. Clearly, if you look on her bag, on her little tote, it's a sword. And she's looking out the window. And her body language looks like she's searching for clarity. If you even look at her face and the glasses on her and the swords represent clarity, I feel like this, like the ace of swords, some type of clarity. You're gonna find that, but I feel like you need to get away. With the escapist in reverse, it's like you don't escape anything. You might be one of those types of people that like maybe too headstrong in a way to where it stresses you out. Like you might feel like everything needs to be like addressed head on, headstrong. Like you may feel like that sometimes. And while that is very effective or assertive of you sometimes, it's not good for your mental health or probably the mental health of motherfuckers around you. Because you might get into this space where you just like everything is an issue and everything needs to be addressed or everything needs to. And sometimes it's not that. Sometimes with the escapist in reverse, you just need to get away from some shit for a minute because you're too wrapped up into it with the tower. You could be making things a thing that's not even really a thing. So you may need to escape because it looked like you haven't in a while. And that's why you so high strung. And you can't slow the fuck down and be present long enough to like hear some shit. All right, let's read this. It says tower. Unplug and relax for a spell. It's time you took a step back and spent some quality time with your one true best friend, yourself. Look up some yoga videos on YouTube. Try out guided meditation. Read a book from a genre you may not usually read. Take a morning stroll around your neighborhood and discover places you've never been before. When we take the time needed to recharge, we're paying the greatest respect to ourselves. And remember at the top of the reading, whatchamacallit was like, oh, my battery about to die. And I was like, all right, girl, charge up. I told you everything that happens during the reading means something. Okay? But yeah, with the escapist in reverse in the tower, it's like you haven't had time to just get away. Some of you guys may even go on vacation and take your kids with you on vacation. How was that a vacation if you're going and taking dependents with you? No disrespect to your children. I love my nieces and my nephews, but it's the truth. How are you on vacation and you got your kids with you? You can't vacate. Escapists in reverse. You can't vacate. You need to be away from all responsibility for at least 72 hours. Okay? At least. With no responsibility, all you got to worry about is what you're going to put on and what you're going to eat. That's all you need to be worrying about on this vacation. Because with escapists in reverse, you ain't been doing shit. You ain't really been nowhere in a minute. And I love you, but it's the truth. You ain't really been doing nothing. Everywhere you go, your responsibility is with you. Okay. Now, number 32, escapist is number 32, which brings down to the 5. So you got to change the way you get away from things. You may have something you do at home that kind of like gives you a relief from, the outside world. But some of you guys even need relief from home. Like you need relief from the norm with the tower. You need a little shake up. All right, let's read this. This card says, everyone wants to escape their lives occasionally. Some of us like to binge watch shows. Some of us like to listen to music. Some of us like to read. And some of us like to leave it all behind and go on vacation. Bitch, I told you. All of that is totally healthy. Our lives can get incredibly stressful. However, too much escapism can mean that you're not confronting a big problem, which isn't healthy for you. Face it head on and let the pieces fall wherever they may. Yeah, some of y'all need a vacation, and while you on vacation, you're gonna let everything fall where it may. Even if you in that nice, comfortable hotel room by yourself, you know, it ain't gotta be a vacation. This is all about you. It does not have to be, oh, you get there, you calling somebody to meet you there. No, Spirit kind of wants you, not kind of, Spirit wants you to escape into yourself. And an environment that doesn't require you to charge it up with the tower in reverse. What do cell phones do when they want to get a signal? They ping off towers. Spirit wants your tower off. Like nobody can reach you. Okay? You need that. Because the way you've been escaping hasn't been helping you. All right, let's get one more. And then with the confidence here. This is 23 breaking down to the 5. Your confidence level is going to change because you have gotten back in touch with who you are. You remember who you are with throne. Number 45 breaking down to the 9 at the bottom of the deck. Your potential is endless. You get confidence now. I don't care what nobody say. When you're able to abandon certain responsibilities that have just been a constant, you get that break, that moment. You also get a breakthrough. Everybody needs a break so they can have their breakthrough. And it happens when your nervous system is at peace. You're not anticipating the needs of others. That's when those breakthroughs can happen because now you have time to like lock in on your main character, which is you, throne. And you see all these queens on the throne, right? And then bottom of the deck here, you got feather. So it's like you get to be light as a feather once you get in that space. This card said also says think before you judge. We already talked about that, but people are going to be judging you for this newfound lightness that you have because people expect you to be like the carrying hardship all the time. But something's going to happen where you're going to get a moment to breathe, a moment to like decompress, and you're going to realize what really matters, and that's going to reset you. And I'm telling you, it's going to put you in this higher space in your life, not in other people's lives, in your life. Now, if other people want to take that on and put you on a fucking pedestal, that's up to them. But you don't owe them a fucking pedestal, all right? And you don't owe them to sit on one that they put you on in their fucking mind so they can dethrone you whenever they have a fucking um irrational moment. You got the confidence here to sit on your own throne alone, even if you have to. But spirit is about to align you with other people who are sitting on their throne. Okay? And you've got the Phoenix here. How's that for a happily ever after? Now the storm knows you by name. The storm knows your story. So even if nobody fucking else knows it, spirit knows it. You see how she got the book behind her? This card is also number 9. So that's 3 nines we had tonight. So 999. That could be important. Let's look up the numerology of 999 real quick. It says, ooh, spirit, come through. It says, this is a message signifying completion of an important chapter in your life. And it's now time to get to work without procrastination on your next chapter. Excuse me, your next life chapter. This number sequence is like an alarm clock ringing loudly in order to jolt you into working on your life purpose. Period. Ashe, Ashe. And that's number 999. And that don't have nothing to do with the cars. Nothing to do with these cars, but the numbers are significant. And did Spirit tell you about to start a new chapter when we were talking about the Wheel of Fortune as the compass and the World card as the new direction you were going to be going in? And then she's got the book right here behind her, and it's turned to another page, and the page is turned to its blank. If you look here on the Phoenix card, the page that is turned to behind her is blank. So that means Spirit is like the card, like the book said, it's time for you to start a new chapter. All the chapters before you, savory or unsavory, they're still a part of like how you became to sit on this throne. It's still a part of your story, you know what I'm saying? But they aren't you. You know what I'm saying? So it's time for you to write a new chapter. Start a new chapter. Like you don't even have to tell nobody if you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Because you got evil queen here. You deserve sugar and not salt. Okay. So yeah, start your new chapter now. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's time. Let's read this. It says, how's that for a happily ever after? No matter how hopeless you may have been feeling at this moment, know this: you can and will survive whatever trials you've been put through. From the ashes of the past, you shall create a storybook ending filled with beauty and resilience. All future flames will cower when they hear the whisperings of your name. Period. Even this evil queen, all these negative influences over your life and your path, you still want to rise. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just time to cut ties. If you hear this card, evil queen, and you think of someone, maybe you need to cut ties with them. You know what I'm saying? It says, you deserve sugar, not salt. Someone in your life is mistreating you. You keep trying to see the good in them, but they keep disappointing you again and again. Truth is, some people don't deserve second chances. As difficult as it may be, this is your sign that you need to cut them loose, unfollow them, and block their number. It's time to move on. Do whatever it takes to find some inner peace, for it's just as precious as gold. Yeah, it's just time to move on, gang. It's just time to move on because you got bigger things. You got a new chapter to write. You know, this is not the never ending story. You're literally here to rewrite this shit. All right. And on this new chapter, if you find people showing up in the ways that people in the old chapters did, don't even pen it. Cut it loose. You know? Even if you got to be the main character for a while in your own story. Shit, who else story you going to be the main character in? All right. All right, gang. That was your collective tarot reading energy check in. I love you guys so much. Thanks again to Stardust Ceiling for the super chat. The gifts. Shout out again to all my magical moderators and members of the channel. My loyal subscribers, my new subscribers. All right, gang. Until next time. Take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and balance.